name the bar because then everyone's gonna come follow me.
Oh yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that. That was good. What are people missing out if they're not coming to CCW?
My talent, of course. Look, guys, this is not ballet. It hurts.
Hey guys, welcome back to another interview here on Toned In Entertainment. Today, we're at CCW's 1-year anniversary of Bash at the Brew, and I'm joined by Ernest R Alexander, E.R.A.
You got it right. I like the pause right there, man. That's good.
You like the pause?
I liked it.
I think
That's what's up.
I think I got it from Dr. Brew Baker, DMD.
No, you got it good, man. Normally people just go E.R.A. You just took the pause. You did it right. I like that. I appreciate
it. No,
you see, a lot of people normally don't like me, but you cool with me, bro.
I like you.
Yeah,
I like you, man.
What's up, man?
Ever since I first saw you in action live about 2 years ago, I mean, you've been doing your thing for a while now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You really impressed me. I tried to get an interview with that night. People don't understand. Things are crazy here.
I mean, here's the thing. When you're your girlfriend's favorite wrestler and you're the champion of a company, it's really hard to get in between all the honeys and the moms that are trying to get through. I apologize. I know I was meant to give you the interview, but when you have a bunch of women trying to get a shot with the champ, come on, what you supposed to do, bro? Come on, man.
The line was long, and it's just.
You already know.
We already know.
This is my guy.
Ernest, man, you've been doing this for a while now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about your journey.
Man, you know what? I actually started here in CCW 15 years ago, back in 2007.
You don't look like you started 15 years ago.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I mean, it's being with all these different beautiful women out there that keep me young, and I appreciate that. But getting to it, I started training in CCW, hitting the road, doing my thing. I've been around. I've been 38 different states, few different countries, trying to get my name out there, doing the best I can be. Finally back here in CCW after the pandemic. I was living in Orlando, but we came back down here, so I'm glad to be back home and doing my thing, man.
So you've been able to keep track of 38 different states that you've wrestled in.
Yes, sir.
What's one state out of those 12? I hope I got my math right, because somebody will comment. 12, right? 38, 50?
Yep.
What's the one state that you really want to go to that you haven't been to?
Chicago in Illinois. That's one I've never been to. I hear so many things about it, the food, the culture, the weather. And believe it or not, I've never been to Colorado, man. Yeah, I've never been to Colorado. I've always wanted to been. I've never been there for wrestling. I've wanted to go there as a regular trip, but I've never been there. So Colorado and Illinois and Chicago are two places I'd love to go.
Have you ever visited any of those two places outside of Wonder Wrestling?
No, man. I've been wanting to go there.
Okay.
I haven't gone there for professionally or for fun. Been wanting to.
Okay, I just went to Chicago over Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Amazing city.
Yeah, man.
Everything about it.
Yeah, I heard great things about it, and I was a Chicago Bulls fan growing up, man. I love MJ, Rodman, Pippen, so it'd be nice to go to the United Center. I don't know if they still call it that, but yeah, man, it'd be nice to do that.
I love that you love the classics. MJ, Scottie Pippen,
I'm
Rodman.
a huge 90s NBA nostalgic mark, man. I love that stuff. I have in my house, I have maybe 45 different jerseys of that stuff. I'm huge into that stuff, man.
So you're like a collector of basketball stuff?
Big time. 90s nostalgia, collectibles, basketball, football, wrestling. I'm huge into the 90s. I was a 90s kid.
Was there anything better than the 90s?
No,
right?
Definitely not, man. Definitely not. Best TV shows, best wrestling, best sports. It was the best, man.
Okay, let's start naming it off. Best TV show from the 90s.
Simpsons.
Okay.
Simpsons. I love the Simpsons. Family Matters. Married with Children.
Oh, you're my man right there.
God.
Greatest show of all time.
Married with Children, yes. And of course, WWE, WCW, the Monday Night Wars. Look at this.
We're rocking the official Nitro
Yeah,
shirt.
man. I grew up on that stuff. So, and then that kind of propelled me to do what I want to do right now. And that's really all of us, not just me, all the boys in the back. We grew up on that stuff, and that's what keeps us going. And the nostalgia is what makes us move forward and try to create our own thing. So that's what all of us are trying to do, make a name for ourselves.
Favorite music from the 90s?
Oh, my God.
Oh, we're just going to talk 90s all day.
I know you can't notice it with the hair, but my favorite musicians of the 90s, Tupac Shakur, Biggie Smalls, Bone Thugs and Harmony. I know it's weird, But then, flip it up. I love Metallica. I love me some NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. I love Boyz II Men. Huge jazz fan. I like all different types of music. But whatever gets the honeys happy, whatever's her favorite music, is mine too.
Dude, we are gonna be best friends. Because I could go to a Wu-Tang concert and then go see Guns N' Roses like it's
Yo,
nothing, man.
I saw a Wu-Tang concert and a Limp Bizkit concert in the same month.
What?
Yes.
Two of the
yes.
goats right
I'm telling you, it's me, bro. I have like taste of all different types of music. I love it all. You go to my iPod, you'll see like Tupac, then you'll have Metallica, then you'll have Limp Bizkit, then you'll have like Queen, then you'll have like Backstreet, then you'll have Boyz II Men. I'm all over there, bro. Sorry, I'm sweating like crazy. It's hot as hell out here.
People don't understand.
And I got this jacket on.
You do
I'm
have
crazy.
a jacket on. We're here in a brewery, and even though it's February, it's still Miami.
It's South Florida. It's hot as hell.
We're sweating from like beginning to end here.
Well, I just wrestled, so yeah.
You did wrestle out
Yes,
there.
sir. Yes, sir.
What are people missing out if they're not coming to CCW?
Oh my God, look, CCW is the best professional wrestling, not just in South Florida, but in the whole state of Florida. We are the last territory in the state of Florida. And here's the thing, when you come to CCW, you get your stars. You know, you get the guys like Cha-Cha Charlie, you get Jackal, you get Lakai, you get Agony, you get you some E.R.A. But we also bring some of the best all around the world. So fans that come here get to enjoy homegrown wrestlers, but you get to enjoy people that you've loved from the past and people that you like now. Ain't no other company in Florida doing that. So if you ain't watching CCW, what's wrong with you? Subscribe to his channel, subscribe to CCW. Y'all know what to do. Come on.
I mean, if people are here, just tell them, what are the fans like here? What is the atmosphere like?
This is the best atmosphere I've been in. I mean, I've wrestled in some of the largest crowds, some of the smallest crowds. What I love about the crowd here in the brewery is that every single person that comes here is in it. They love what they see. They're into the show. They're into every single match. Exactly.
Yeah, they're all into it.
Man.
They're crazy fans too. They love it. They love it.
Everybody's into it, and whether you a good guy, whether you a bad guy, hey, look, these people don't like me. They boo me, and I particularly don't like what they stand for either. I'm not a fan of Cha-Cha, Jackal, all these people, but what I can respect is that these people come here, they pay their hard-earned money to see us do what we do, and they get involved. It's not just fans. There's family here, man.
Yeah, now talking about the 90s and wrestling, what one moment stands out to you in professional wrestling from the 90s?
Oh my God. Well, I was a huge Shawn Michaels and Sting fan. Huge.
We are best friends, yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Sting, I mean.
Come on, man. Look at this. Come on, man.
Dude,
I'm
yeah.
rocking the shoes
Sting,
on top of it.
Sting was my all-time
The
favorite
GOAT.
as a kid. So I remember I'm watching Uncensored 1997.
Okay.
And it's Team WCW, NWO, and Team Piper. And NWO wins, and you're like, I like the NWO, but they were winning so much. And then Sting came down from the rafters, first time, and then he turned on all of them. It was that moment that gave you goosebumps, you know? And then Shawn Michaels in the WWF side was the match against Mankind and Mind Games. Oh my God. Like, obviously WrestleMania 12, but everybody's gonna say that. For me, I was watching every pay-per-view because I was a huge Shawn Michaels fan, but Mind Games was a different element. Everybody will say WrestleMania 12, the 60-minute Iron Man, loved it too. But for Shawn Michaels, that 96 run was against Mankind. Oh, I love that match. I still watch it to this day.
Now, you started your journey quite some time ago.
Yeah.
And then a little bit of a break. Can you tell us what happened and what the reason was for that break?
Well, I was living in Orlando. I was doing stuff with like NXT, WWE. I was in and out of the Performance Center. And then a few months before my daughter was born, I actually ended up having a motorcycle accident. One of those big Ford F-250 trucks ran me outside the road. I hit a pavement, I flew outside, I crushed my wrist, broke my clavicle, punctured my 3 herniated discs in my neck. So I had to get a bunch of surgery. That was my whole 2019, just stayed off shelf. 2020 came back, COVID. Fantastic. But you know, little by little you come back. I'm a man of faith, so I believe it's not about how we start, it's about how we continue the journey. And I live in the now. So I'm here, we're doing this, I'm moving forward, and I'm happy, man.
Man, I'm so glad that everything went okay.
Yes, sir.
From the recovery to
Yeah.
getting back in the ring and doing your
Oh
thing,
yeah, man, I'm good.
Watch
I'm
out for
good.
motorcycles out there.
Exactly.
everybody, right?
Be careful. Be careful.
Yeah. Now, it's been some time since you stepped into a training facility for the first time, but I kind of want to know, like, what went through your mind that first day you went to go train as a professional wrestler? What was your mindset when you went in?
What the hell am I getting into? First thing, you walk in there, it's a whole different environment than anything you've ever seen before, because I liked wrestling, I liked watching wrestling, I was a huge fan, and then a couple of my buddies say, hey, there's this school down in Pompano, let's go check it out. And you walk in there and you see people drilling, and you see people going to the side and throwing up, and people can't handle it, people can't take it. Thank God, thank for the blessing of God that I was given an ability to last and do good, but it was tough. It was very intimidating, especially the trainers, especially what they would say and how hard they would hit. Look, guys, this is not ballet. It hurts, you know, like, especially when you get in the ring and train. They make sure that this is something that you want, and they beat you down, they stretch you. When I started the training, it was 32 people. They came down to 6.
Wow.
Just to give you an example. Okay. And that's how it is. It's not for everybody, but for the people that stay and the people that actually give it their all. Exactly.
It's always crazy here at CCW.
It's one of those brotherhood. Exactly. It's one of those brotherhoods and one of those things that you just always want to be a part of, man. It's great.
Yeah. Can you tell me maybe what was your worst injury that you ever suffered in the ring?
Many concussions.
Many concussions?
Yeah. Man, I've had my few share of concussions. I'd say that. I mean, a couple knee injuries, ankle injuries. Nothing really big to talk about. I've been blessed by God that in the ring I've never been hurt. I've never gotten too many bad. It's been crazy stuff outside the ring, stuff that you can't control. But nah, I've been fortunate and blessed to have people in the ring that have taken care of me. Nothing really bad to name, you know, concussions, that happens, you know. But I turn out fine.
Fine? What are we talking about here? That's not the concussion, that's the beer that we've been drinking here.
Hey, yeah.
Right?
I mean, hey, come on. I mean, we are at a brewery.
We are. Dream opponent for Ernest R Alexander.
Ooh, right now or any opponent?
Sting's still doing it at 66 years old. Who would be your dream opponent?
One of my favorite all-time, Mr. Perfect, Curt Henning.
R.I.P.
Curt Henning, yeah. If I could wrestle anybody, past, tense, or present, that I know would make me look amazing, is him. I mean, I know Shawn Michaels is my favorite of all time, but Mr. Perfect, Curt Henning, I just feel like it'd be more chemistry. It'd fit better. Me and Shawn are too similar. Perfect is more of a better base. You know, he'd carry me better with some stuff. I'm lighter, so I think it'd be a better match. So yeah, Mr. Perfect, Curt Henning, definitely.
What a great answer, because, you know, like, I grew up loving just the faces growing up, but Mr. Perfect was the first guy that I found myself cheering for as a bad guy, just because of how great he was in the ring.
I was a 4-year-old, 5-year-old kid liking him because of his hair, but the way he would fly and throw his body around was so cool. Like, I remember being a little boy and doing the same thing. Like, even now, like, you see me in the Rumble, Mr. Perfect. I was fortunate enough to meet him when, I started going to independent shows down here like around 2002, 2003, and he went to one of those shows. And I got to like meet him, and he really said some good stuff to me. I told him I wanted to be a wrestler, didn't know how to do it. He actually told me, oh, there's schools, you just gotta find something. I didn't know that. I had no idea. Remember, this is 2002, the internet like was not in everybody's house.
Right. We were still on dial-up back then.
Exactly. So he told me that's how you got to do it. You got to find a school. Took me a few more years, but I was able to do it. I just thought that wrestling was this way that you had to have your way in, but he kind of exposed that for me. So Curt Henning, Mr. Perfect, I know where you are. Thank you for that, man. Appreciate it.
What a great inspirational story right there, Mr. Perfect.
It
doesn't get much better than
it doesn't,
the perfect one.
He's a great one, man. He really is.
Yeah. What's in the future?
Staying healthy, obviously. And showing everybody what E.R.A. is really about. Whether that's here or somewhere else. You never know. But like Sting said, one thing that's for sure about E.R.A., nothing's for sure.
I love it. I love it so much. E.R.A., where can people look you up at?
You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Ernest R Alexander. You can type those words down in Facebook, it'll come out. Instagram, Ernest_R_Alexander_the3rd, and it'll pop up. Sorry it's long, but had to find my own tag. But yeah, you can find me there.
There you go, Ernest R Alexander. It's been nothing but a pleasure to catch up with you here in 2022.
Thank you for having me.
Definitely, most
appreciate
definitely,
it,
most definitely. Guys, if you like interviews like this with Ernest R Alexander from CCW here in Miami, Florida, make sure you stay tuned in here to Toned In Entertainment.
And that's enough said.
Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.